Hey all, my name is Aditya Malati. I am the head of mobile engineering here at Keyri, and I'm going to give you a very brief demo on how to use Keyri's device fingerprinting for mobile to prevent excessive account creation fraud on a mobile device, as well as fingerprint that device in a way that's persistent even if the application is deleted. That's the really unique thing that we offer, is we have true device fingerprinting even on app deletion. And this is for iOS and Android. Today we're going to show you the iOS side of things. We actually have a sample code block that is in Kotlin, and it's in the description. And it's basically the exact same code, same exact Keyri functions that are being called, and it works across platforms, iOS, Android as well. So you can take a look at both of our demo applications as well. They're both on GitHub, and I'm just going to jump into this. So what I'm going to do right here in my very, very basic application is just register account number one. I'm just going to go with my Gmail. Just throw in a password, and we have just a simple account, right? Nothing special. And then what I'm going to do is try to register a second account. In this case, the app is simply using Keyri to say, okay, look, if we have more than one account trying to be created, like we're going to limit it to one. So if we see more than one, we're going to go ahead and block. So I'm just going to put in anything. Throw in a random password, and we're expecting this to fail, and as expected, it fails. Now, this part so far is pretty straightforward. A lot of applications already have, pretty solid account management that persists on the application. The cool thing is I'm going to go ahead and now delete the app. And now, I'm going to delete it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just reinstall the application. I'm going to just build it through Xcode. Let me make sure I switch fast enough. Yeah, and I think it showed up on screen for a second that the app was actually being reinstalled. And as you can see, the account that we created in the first run, in the first installation of the app, is still there. The Keyri SDK is picking up on the fingerprint, that secure cryptographic key that we generated in the first place, and re-importing the account and setting everything up from the start. So we have this account already registered. This kind of prevents any sort of attack where the bad actor simply can delete and reinstall the application, and all of the data that was persistent on the device, things like core data, have disappeared. So this is actually quite powerful, and it's really, really simple to do. This is the entire block of code from the developer side that actually enables this whole thing from happening. Obviously, within the Keyri SDK, there's a lot of stuff going on. But for the developer, all you have to do is import Keyri. I'll just show you that real quick. We have a very simple pod file, just bringing in the Keyri pod, nothing crazy going on there. And within this registration file, where the entire bulk of this code, the entire code from your perspective is written, all you have to do is instantiate the object and call this list unique accounts function. And in this case, we have a very simple rule, right? Like we're just saying, look, if there's more than one account, if we're trying to create more than one account, simply return false. Don't let that happen. If there are 0 accounts on the device, then we can actually go ahead and call this generate association key. That's what actually creates that persistent cryptographic key pair, which is what we use as the fingerprint. Obviously, you can get a little bit more specific with this stuff if you want. And in this list unique accounts function, we're actually returning the usernames and the public keys associated with each of those usernames. So if you want to have a little bit more of a specific rule set based on account name, account type, things like that, that's all available to you as well. Of course, if you want this to be 3 or 5 or 10 or something along those lines, that's also perfectly configurable. We designed it to be really, really simple and not require a ton of code. Really, you just have to install the pod, and this is 13 lines of code. So it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, we have examples for this on Android. We also support Flutter and React Native. We have code snippets for those as well, all linked and listed below. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We're available on GitHub. We'll respond to any issues that you post on there. or feel free to just leave a comment in the YouTube video below, and we will respond to you as well. So please try this out. It's pretty straightforward. It shouldn't take you more than 10-15 minutes to set up, and we hope to help you with your security of your device, of your application. So good luck, and let us know if you need any help. Thank you.